Hi, welcome to Pink Board. Today we are going to see the summary of the address which is written by Marga Minko. So before we go to the lesson, let's know about the characters. We have these four characters here. First is the narrator. The narrator is one who is narrating you the lesson. So it is none other than Marga Minko. And next we have Mrs. Darling. Mrs. Darling is the narrator's mother's friend. It is mother's friend. And then we have Mrs. S. Mrs. S refers to Marga Minko's mother. So why it is given as Mrs. S is her father's name is Solomon, and that's why here it has been referred as Mrs. S. And then Mrs. Darling has a 15-year-old daughter, and she is represented as here a 15-year-old girl. So these are the characters we have. Now, so this lesson has the background as the Second World War. So what happens to Marga Minko and her family is they are supposed to leave the place and they are supposed to go away from where they are residing. So obviously we cannot carry the things what we possess. So that is the situation of Marga Minko's mother. So when she met her old friend once, that is Mrs. Darling, she started to visit her house, and Mrs. Darling said to Marga Minko's mother that I want to preserve all your good things. So that's why Mrs. S started to offer all the things whatever she has to Mrs. Darling. And here Marga Minko was not at home when she was offering it, and when she came to her house she noticed that so many things in the house were missing, and she was enquiring about it, and Mrs. S told that yes, what to do. Okay, we are anyway going to leave the place and it is better to be with somebody else. Okay, that's how she answers. So Marga Minko don't want to argue with her mother, so she left as it is. So whenever Mrs. Darling visits her house, she used to carry the things in a big bag or a big suitcase like. So one time she will pack all the antique plates and she will move. One time she will place all the crockery items, that is dishes, bowls, serving plates and all those in one time, and she will go. So this has become the usual activity of Mrs. Darling till she packs everything what is there in narrator's house. So once Marga Minko was there in her house when Mrs. Darling visited, and she packed all the large vases. By the time Marga Minko was inquiring where she is from, how can she carry such a big heavy suitcase, and for that Marga Minko's mother answered her telling that she remember this address, it is number 46 which is there in Margoni Street. Okay, in the beginning Marga Minko is not having any intention to go and get back all the things. What is the reason is Marga Minko is hiding herself on various places and she kept on migrating. So that's why it is not possible for her to think about the things what they have offered to Mrs. Darling. And here in the lesson it is given that when we started to get the bread in lighter color, so why it is referred like this is the war is completely over. So when the war was going on, we couldn't able to find good quality wheat to prepare our bread. Okay, that is it will be roasted in somewhat lighter color when it is a good quality. When we started to use what we used to throw away, okay, prepare breads using that throwing away wheats, that is what is not of good quality, it will give some sour taste, and because of that it will be roasted somewhat brown in color. And here it is given that when we have started to get the bread in lighter color, so it tells that the war is over, and then I could able to sleep unthreatened. So without any fear I could able to have my sleep. And the third thing is view more than once. My room I can view more than once. As I have told you, Marga Minko used to shift from one place to another very often. It is difficult for her to stay in one place even more than a day, and when all these problems have got solved, she decided to go and have a look over the things what they have offered to Mrs. Darling. So first time she went to visit Mrs. Darling. Okay, Mrs. Darling was the one who was opening the door. She said that she couldn't able to recognize our narrator. She introduced herself as I am Mrs. S. daughter. By the time also she was trying to tell that she couldn't able to recognize, but Margaminko noticed her mother's cardigan what Mrs. Darling was wearing by the time. Mrs. Darling found that Margaminko is noticing her dress. What she did is she was just asking for whether you all have returned. She said that no, only myself, and that too I came by a special train. And if you could able to find some time, I want to talk with you, Margaminko said. But Mrs. Darling said that no, I am quite busy now, I can't meet you, she said, she replied. And now Margaminko left back and she paid the second visit to look at the things what they have offered. This time Mrs. Darling was not there in the house. The 15-year-old girl, that is the daughter of Mrs. Darling, was there inside the house. So she don't know who Margaminko is. She invited her inside and she was telling that my mother have gone outside for a while. It is given in the book as errand. Errand is for some work outside, and she will be returning minimum of 15 minutes, within the 15 minutes. So that's what it refers. So when she was allowing Margaminko to get inside, on the passage she could able to notice Hanuk. Hanuk is nothing but candle holder. In this candle holder we can place too many candlesticks, and on looking at this, Margaminko thought that we don't use this because it is bit cumbersome work, because we have to maintain it. So we never prefer this. We always prefer to have a single candle holder. We used to keep this in a shelf or a cupboard. She thought like that. And when she got inside the living room, that is the hall, she could able to see so many things which were hers. Okay, but it seems to be in strange atmosphere, and that's how she noticed one after the other. First she noticed a woolen tablecloth, and she is recalling that in this tablecloth one burn mark is there and which is not repaired. Yes, she happened to find it later on. And then the teapot. When the 15-year-old girl is ready to offer tea for Margaminko, she was thinking about the teapot and the teacup, which is white in color and having a golden border. Yes, in the same teacup and over the same woolen tablecloth, the tea is offered for Margaminko. And now she was seeing the pivotal plate. So this is the plate. I fancied to have some apples over, and she was thinking that we had so many antique plates and we never bring them down. Only once I requested my mother to take those to have our dinner, and because of my request we had it on that day, though it is not a special occasion. We used to keep it in the cupboard and we used to maintain it properly, she thought. And when the tea is offered, it has to be offered with a spoon. So Margaminko was asking the 15-year-old girl, do you know what this cutlery is made up of? Okay, how the narrator learned that is, one day Margaminko's mother was asking her, will you help me to polish something? Okay, and here Margaminko was asking, what is that which is made up of silver and you are asking me to polish it? For that, Mrs. S answered that the cutlery what we ate of, that is knife, spoon and then fork, were made up of silver. She came to know that only then. And now she is questioning the 15-year-old girl, do you know what the cutlery is made up of? Okay, she was asking, do you know? Yes, I know. Do you know about it? She said again. And here the 15-year-old girl went to the drawer. She was about to open it. By the time Margaminko was reminded of that she has to catch the train. She said that I don't want to see it and I would like to move away. When she was just moving out, she heard the jingling sounds of the spoons, forks and the knives which are kept in that drawer. And now the Margaminko, with a decision, with a conclusion or resolution, moving the house, that is, I don't want to take away these things. There is 3 reasons for this. One is it is not properly maintained by them. The second thing is these plates and dishes or the things what we offered is no more carrying my mother's memories. And the third thing is I am having a small room. I am living in a small rented house right now. If I take all those things, I have to keep it in boxes until I find a big house to live in. So let it be with them. She thought to forget about the address completely. That is, when she stepped out to move towards the train, she noticed it once again, number 46, and it is Marboni Street. Yes, the address is right, but she don't want to carry the objects or the things what they have offered to Mrs. Darling. I hope this is helpful for you. If you haven't subscribed my channel, please go for subscription. Thank you.